before they could overthrow him, he was traveling to Vietnam. You know how the Vietnamese and America were entangled in war. He wanted to go there and see whether he can stop the war. But he didn't get there. He got in Peking, Beijing, in China, and then he got the news that he has been overthrown. Anyway, he came back to Africa, and Sekou Touré gave me a place to live. In fact, Sekou Touré declared him as a co-president, which was the first time that I heard that word, that Kwame Nkrumah could become his co-president. And it was there that Kwame Nkrumah lived, believing that he would one day return to Ghana to continue his agitation for Pan-Africanism. Now, the idea of Pan-Africanism started when he was a student at Lincoln University in Pennsylvania. And in fact, when he went to London to pursue his education in law, he actually attended 2 Pan-African meetings in Manchester and the other one elsewhere. And he brought that idea to Ghana or the Gold Coast. When Pa Grant, who sponsored him to go to Lincoln, paid his passage back to Ghana. This aspect of his life has been misinterpreted. Some people are saying his return to Ghana was paid by J.B. Danquah, the doyen of Gold Coast politics. Danquah was a very, very shrewd man, a lawyer from London and practicing in the then Gold Coast, but became a member of the political party that Pa Grant from the Western region, a rich timber magnate, had established, the United Gold Coast Convention. They made Nkrumah secretary in that organization. And when they did that, he discovered that the party was not a mass party. It was an elite, a group of elite, especially lawyers. And it was there that he discovered he can't continue with them and left to go and form the CPP, the Convention People's Party. Actually, he pulled all his good followers along with him. I will mention K. Gbadema, who was very, very strong partner, along with Kojo Botsio, also a very strong partner. So if you check the pictures that they took in those days, you see that these two people were left and right. Anytime they were taking a picture, you see either Botsio on the left and Gbadema on the right. And in fact, when Nkrumah was imprisoned, Gbadema was the one who kept Nkrumah's name alive. And the first election, Nkrumah and the CPP won. And what happened was that the colonial administration arrested Nkrumah and a few others and put them in prison. And they came out as prison graduates. On the other hand, that idea has never been established or used, but they were able to popularize it. Nkrumah came out of prison to be leader of government business. What happened was he was a good agitator, and the British government and the colonial government, they saw that and gave him that title. I don't know whether to soften his position on Pan-Africanism. But finally, independence was won, and he made it clear on 6th March 1957, in the night of 6th March 1967, that the independence of Ghana was meaningless unless it was linked up with the total liberation of Africa. So, this is what I can say about Nkrumah, because when he was going to Britain, he knew what, going to America, Lincoln University, he knew what he wanted to do. So, Pan-Africanism was an idea that already found support in Kwame Nkrumah's mind, and he tried to do it. But some Africans liked it, some didn't like it, and of course, they had their support of the colonial government here at home in the Gold Coast and in Britain.